and welcome to the Eric Goodell Show. Coming up, we've got the Pentagon planning to downsize the Army by around 30,000 troops, while at the same time allowing illegal immigrants to enlist. Well, Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel plans to shrink the U.S. Army to its smallest size since before the U.S. entered World War II, trimming the active duty Army to 440,000 to 450,000 personnel, down from 520,000 currently. So while at the same time the Pentagon plans to shrink the Army, Pentagon officials have also approved a policy that would allow a limited group of undocumented young people, and folks, undocumented is just another word for illegal, people who are here illegally and breaking the law. A limited group, limited by what? Well, it's certainly not limited by the Constitution. Undocumented young people who came to the U.S. as children to enlist in the military. A limited number. So keep this in mind. So here it is from the BBC. This headline: Pentagon's Chuck Hagel plans to downsize the U.S. military. And this is on BBC.com. The U.S. defense budget remains higher than during most of the Cold War, and there are difficult decisions ahead. So on Monday, Mr. Hagel noted the U.S. military had come under pressure to downsize after two costly foreign wars. And so at the same time, the Huffington Post article, under the DREAM Act, these undocumented immigrants are going to be allowed to join the military. And so here we are downsizing the military, and yet we're allowing undocumented immigrants, illegals. Now, I'm sick of this term undocumented. It makes it sound like that they're legitimately here, but they just haven't been documented yet. No, no, no. They are here illegally, and they're going to be put into our military. They have not gone through any naturalization process. They don't know what it is to be American. And granted, most legitimate Americans don't know what it means to be American anymore, because they are not concerned with stories like this. People are asleep to what is going on, and there are no checks and balances offered to the government by the general population anymore. They just allow these things to go on. They live in their little bubbles, and they don't look at any alternative information. They don't research things. They just let the establishment get away with everything. And I'm tired of it. We need to have accountability for this corrupt government that's just growing and growing and growing out of control. Immigrants in the country legally can enlist in the military. Well, that's because they're legal, but now through this DREAM Act, young undocumented immigrants, often referred to as dreamers under this DREAM Act, are going to be able to enlist. It's like currently they can't enlist even if they have been granted work authorization and the ability to remain in the country under DACA. The new change under a Pentagon, and so the Pentagon is the same one trimming down our troops. And now the Pentagon is also allowing these illegal immigrants to be in the military. Now, this doesn't make much sense. Roughly 3,000 legal immigrants have enlisted through the MAVNI program since 2009, and now the program will be open to those who are in the country illegally. This is just runaway corruption going on here. Our border is not secure. We're allowing illegals into the military. This is crazy. Well, that's it for this special report, and as always, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next episode.